right, good afternoon, everyone. Happy Sunday, happy Mother's Day. Oh, let me start this up. Happy Sunday, happy Mother's Day to everyone. Welcome back to another Couch Chair Yoga edition. Yeah, here we are. So let's find our comfortable seated position where the feet are flat on the floor, the ankles, the knees are in line, stacked. The knees are either in line with or below the hips. The hips are a little bit higher, so if you need to stack extra cushions underneath your seat, you can do that. The spine is nice and tall. You can have a cushion behind you so you're not sagging back. We're not lounging in the couch. We're still using our angles to balance us out. So we're here. Again, it's Mother's Day. We're grateful. So our practice today obviously is one in which it's our normal regular practice, but let's let the focus of our attention and our energy on the thought plane, on our words, and even in how we move our bodies. Let's let the practice just be an honor to our mothers, right? The mothers around us, our Mother Earth, our earthly mothers, our heavenly mothers, our spiritual mothers. Not just because of today. So we just honor the spirit, we honor the role, the responsibilities, the self-sacrifice. We honor the ups and downs. We honor the good, the bad. We just honor everything about the mothers in our lives. That not as a gender, but as an energy, as the spirit. So as we connect with our breath and meditation, this first part of the practice today is about meditation, and then we'll begin to open up and move the body around a little bit. And then we'll have a nice relaxing moment. So maybe you are practicing with your mom, I don't know. You're on the couch, you're in your chair, whatever it is you have now. Together we begin to focus on our breath. Just inhaling in, exhaling out, inhaling in, exhaling out. We let the belly expand, right? In the belly, deep in the belly, in the pelvic bowl region, in the lungs and diaphragm, in the chest and collarbone. We just let the entire body expand in all directions, 360 degrees. Feel everything expand. And then as you exhale, you draw the navel in, you draw the chest cavity, lungs, diaphragm in and down. Chest softens. And again, we inhale, breathing in. Exhale, breathe out. And just as a reminder, the reason why we focus on the breath is to disconnect us from the thoughts. It is a discipline and a practice in itself to constantly pull yourself away from a thought, an image, an emotion, a feeling, and ground yourself or anchor into your breath with your attention, your awareness. And in doing so, we find that we're able to calm ourselves down. we are able to relax. We are able to fall asleep but easier. Just from the practice of pulling ourselves from the thought, the emotion, whatever the quality of the emotion is, anchor into the breath. Find as much stillness in the body as possible. And that way you can tune into the breath, and you can listen with your breath to the sensations that you're feeling in your body. And as you are focused on the breath and less focused on the outside world, all we want to do in this meditation today is right at the center of our heart. Maybe you take the right hand and you just place it right at the center of your heart. Cup the hands a little bit and begin to just picture a mother figure in your life. It could be one person, it could be many people, it could be a community of people, it could be a community of women. But I want you to focus, just like you're focused on your breath, focus your attention on that mother figure in your life. And then just drop that person right at the center of your heart, the heart center. So you can hold the hand here like this, or you can relax the palms down or up on the laps. Either way, just hold that person, hold that community, those people right at the center of your heart, the seat of your soul. And then let's begin to untangle this idea of mom or mother or motherhood, because we're not just talking about all the good ways, and we're not dismissing the not so good. As I was talking with a friend this morning, you know, the value, the true value is the holistic entirety of a mother. Everything, right? All the good, the not so good, the awards and achievements, the self-sacrifice, but also at times when there may be some selfishness or some self-centeredness, there may be some pitfalls, there may be some mistakes, some slip-ups, some imperfection. But when we balance that out and we bring it all together and we look at it holistically and in its totality, we find that there's perfection in that. There's divinity in that. So as you hold this person, this name, this energy, the idea of motherhood, the community of people, we hold them in a very pure and humbling light. And then we just turn on mentally and emotionally, we turn on this river. We let this river of gratitude and unconditional love. Unconditional love has no conditions. It has no ifs, ands, or buts. And we just let that love pour into that person, that community, that energy, that idea. Whether we are mothers ourselves or if we are projecting that out to someone. And we're just taking these few moments of our practice today to direct our full attention and energies to this person. As we sit and channel our energies, we let the river of love and gratitude just flow from the mind through the body, emotions into the heart center, where we hold this person so dearly in our hearts. This person or these persons. And then we all get to connect spiritually in this area. Connecting our hearts, connecting our loving and peaceful intentions for those who wear the hat and play the role and fulfill the duties of mother, of mom, of big mama, and whatever the other terms of endearments from generation to generation to generation back in time. And the practice is just like focusing on the breath. Every time that you find yourself wandering off, can you shift back to the focus of that name, that person, that community, that energy, and give it your undivided attention, your undivided love and peace and compassion. Maybe you whisper or call out the names of the people in your life that hold this space, that hold this title, that walk this walk, that has been that motherly source in your life. And in the practice, just in the most simplest way, we honor them with the most basic yet the most powerful and fundamental thing that we have: our love, our thoughts, our words, our energies. And then after practice, we can go do all the things that we want to do or try to accomplish to express that very just same basic sentiment. But in this practice, we do it, we start from that level, and then we unfold and manifest into the doing of the things that we want to do. So for the next 3 minutes, the practice is, as you watch your thoughts, you notice and practice drawing yourself out of the external world and pull yourself, your energy back inward, and shower that person, that name, with love, peace, compassion, and kindness, loving energy, with prayer. Inhaling and exhaling, dropping in. Inhaling in, exhaling, life force energy drops in, love drops into the heart center, peace washes over, compassion, kindness, loving energy washes over. And in healing ourselves, we are able to love more deeply and more dearly. Again, let's slowly begin to deepen our breath as we get ready to move the body. Again, the practice is notice where the mind goes as I move us through repetitions of movement. Notice where your mind goes, and then be willing, be open to pulling it away and then just dropping back into the present moment. And in this present moment, at the heart's center, is that name, that energy, that source, that community of mothers in your life. And we direct our attention, our focus, our love right back to that. So we're just going to start with some basic arm movements. Open the arms out to the sides. Breathe in, stretch. Thumbs point up. Shoulders are relaxed back and down. There's no arc in the back, so just round the tailbone down slightly. Draw the navel in so that the spine is nice and tall from the tailbone all the way up to the crown of the head. And then from here, let's reach the arms up to the sky. Breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Relax the shoulders. You can have a slight bend in the elbows. We try to turn the elbows so that they're facing forward. The pinky finger is, the edges of the pinky finger are facing forward. The thumbs are pointing back. And then take the arms out to the sides again. Breathe down. And let's begin a moving meditation here. Inhale, breathe up. Exhale, arms out to the sides. We'll do this maybe 3 more times. Inhale, breathe up. Exhale, arms out to the sides. Inhale up. Exhale, arms out to the sides. Last one, inhale up. Exhale all the way out to the sides and down. Just notice how the arms feel. Notice what sensations you're feeling. As I will constantly remind throughout the practice, notice where your thoughts go. Bring the thoughts back to the breath and to that motherly spiritual master and source and teacher in our lives. Just inhale the arms out again. We'll do this set 2 more times. Stretch the arms out. Breathe in and out. Inhale up. Exhale out to the sides. Inhale up. Exhale, arms out to the sides. This time we'll do it 5 more times. Inhale up. Exhale out to the sides. Inhale up. Notice where the mind goes. Any judgment, any resistance. Exhale out. 2 more times. Inhale up. Exhale out. Inhale up. Exhale out and all the way down. Hands to the laps or right by the sides and just breathe. Last round here. Inhale, arms out to the sides. Exhale, breathe out. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale, arms out to the sides. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale, arms out to the sides. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale, arms out to the sides. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms out to the sides. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms out to the sides. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms out to the sides. And all the way down. Relax. And turn to a normal, natural state of rhythm of breathing. And then let's shift and sort of work the legs and the lower body a little bit. And all we're going to do is very simple. We're just going to shift forward and stand up. And then have a seat back down. But we're going to do it very consciously, very mindfully. Right? Wherever you are, if you have something that, if you even have a walker or a chair, something that you need for assistance, then by all means use that. But all we're doing is we are going to inhale, move the body forward, press into the feet, lift up. If you want to add the arms into it, you can add the arms into it. If you want to add a little back bend, you can press the hips forward. And then we just want to come back down. But exhale as you come back down, find your seat. Breathe all the way out. And then let's inhale, shift up. Stand tall. Raise the arms up if you feel like you want to. Press the hips forward gently. Breathe in. Big breath in. Exhale, arms down. And then let's bend the knees, have a seat. Breathe all the way out. The breath is really important with the movement. Inhale up, breathe in. Feel the belly, press the hips forward, holding the breath for a second at the top of the inhale, and then exhale. Let's find our seat. This is our moving meditation for the next minute or so. Inhale, arms up, breathe up, press the hips forward. We're stretching. Reach the thumbs back. Exhale. Find the seat. Notice where your mind goes. Notice any judgments, any resistance. Exhale, have a seat, breathe out. Try to breathe in and out through the nose. Inhale, arms up. Stand tall if you can. Assist yourself however you can. Keep your balance. Big breath in, exhale, easy breath out. Inhale, stand tall, breathe up. Press the hips forward, pull the thumbs back. Exhale, have a seat. Inhale. Notice when the mind gets agitated, when it gets frustrated, when it begins to just judge or question. Have a seat. Exhale, breathe out. Remember that mother in your life who showed up over and over again. Just like we are repeating this one pose over and over again, not wavering. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, a few more times. But listen to your body. If you had enough, just take a seat, relax. Meet us in a seated pose. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, reach up. Press the hips forward slightly. Reach the thumbs back. Maybe you look up. Exhale, have a seat. Pause here, breathe in and out naturally. Now, if you want a little bit of a challenge, a balanced challenge to really stimulate some energy in the legs and in the body, we're going to raise the arms up, point the thumbs back. The biceps and the arms are in line with the ears. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, we're going to come into what's called a chair pose. So we lean, we're going to hinge forward from the hips. You're going to feel the balance, the energy balance shift into the feet. You're going to feel the quads begin to sort of light up or clench up. All right? Now stay here as long as let the spine be straight. Your energy is flowing through the crown of the head and the tailbone because it's a nice long straight spine. It's kind of like a thunderbolt shape, right? Stay here if this feels challenging, if you feel like your breathing has been interrupted somehow, or if you just feel the challenge enough right here for the day, stay here. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, begin to shift forward and press into the feet, engage the cores, and lift your bottom off of the cushion and really engage the legs. Try to keep the knees, the ankles, and the feet in line. Try not to arc in the back, right? We would just round the spine down slightly. Nice straight spine. Balanced in the feet. Gently squeezing the shoulder blades in. The fingers are soft and light. And then let's have a seat. We'll do it again. Just find your seat. Notice what you feel in the shoulders and the legs and the knees and the ankles and the feet. Relax the shoulders back and down. If you want to try with a closed stance, right? The knees, the thighs, the shins, the calf muscles, the feet, the ankles are all connected together. Squeezing in tightly. We'll try this variation. Again, arms go forward and up. Biceps are in line with the ears. You can have a slight bend in the elbow if you want something a little bit more intense. Straighten the arms. Thumbs pointing back. Palms are facing each other but away, about shoulders width apart. And then exhale, lean forward and begin to breathe here. Find your balance here. Press into the feet. Straight spine. We're just leaning forward a little bit. If you want more, stay here if this feels good and challenging. If you want more, shift forward, press, lift up off of the couch slightly until you find your edge where you notice the energy beginning to shake in the body, or the balance begins to shift, the breath begins to make adjustments on its own. Maybe your heart rate picks up. There's challenges to your physical balance. Keep the breath fluid, still breathing in deeply, exhaling completely. Make your way back down to a seat whenever you need to, whenever you feel like, okay, I've had enough. And it's not egoically challenging yourself or trying to force yourself to do more. We're coming back to this pose again. So gently have a seat. Separate the feet out this time. Relax the shoulders, the back, the legs. Relax the arms. Go inward now. Listen. Go inward. Investigate. Scan the body. Notice what you notice happening. If the mind tries to pull you away to think about something else other than what you're doing in the present moment, you just inhale that thought, that visual, that thing in to a center point. You release it out, and then you, with your life force energy, yourself, drop back into yourself in this present moment, where you are, where you're seated, and what you're doing. And just like that, we are able to shift our thoughts, shift the words that we're speaking, shift the actions that we are taking. Now let's do that again one more time. We may hold it a little bit longer, but you choose. You could have the feet about hips distance apart. You could have the feet close together and the thighs and the knees and everything locked in for your chair pose. Right? You choose which option works best for you. Hands down by the sides. We'll inhale the arms out and up. Turn the thumbs back, facing away. Edges of the fingers reaching forward. Fingers are reaching up. Shoulders are relaxed back and down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, straight spine hinging from the hip. Just lean forward about 6 inches. You can look down over your feet and see your toes. If this is challenging, stay here. It'll definitely begin to be a challenge for your concentration and your focus when the muscles start to fire up. If you want a little bit more, you shift forward and you press into the feet and lift up off the cushion an inch or so, just enough. Or you can go a little bit higher, whichever works. Find a point where you can have a seat in the pose and pretty much meditate in the pose if you wanted to. Can you hold space for that motherly figure in your life, that motherly community of women, of grandmothers, of aunties, of neighbors? Can you see them? Can you hold the love in your heart for them? Because this chair pose is like life. It's testing your patience, it's testing your flexibility, it's testing your balance, but can you still hold the love in your heart? Can you hold the peace in your mind, in your body? Can you see the face of at least one person? Can you see the name of at least one person? While not being too distracted on if your body is shaking or you're sweating or as the pose is becoming difficult. Can you still show up for that person? Our motherly spiritual master. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, find your seat. Relax down. Separate the feet apart if they were together. Resituate yourself on your cushion so that you're sitting up nice and tall. Send the feet wide. Let's stretch the legs out a little bit. Breathe in and out. Just notice, relax the palms and the hands. Just relax. Notice how you feel. Notice what you are experiencing in your body. Find the areas where you are clenching, gripping, flexing, and use your inhale and exhale to soften in those areas. Alright, so from here, let's take our warrior lunge and see if we can move through those for the next couple of minutes. So we're going to start to the left, and I haven't really all the way worked through this, so it may or may not go smoothly. So we're sitting on the edge of our couch or on the edge of our chair. We have our blocks. We have our pillows. If we need to, we can place a pillow underneath this right knee or a block. And we're sitting on the edge of the couch. We're using the edge of the couch for support. Try to, hopefully you don't fall off of your couch. You can hold on to the edge of your couch for balance. Feel the stretch in the hip here. And then we can walk this right leg back, straighten out the right leg a little bit further, so that way the edge of the left glute is really, really on the couch. The left knee is pressed up to the edge of the couch to keep your alignment. Then we square the hips to the left over the left knee. If it's better to remove the cushion, the pillows from underneath you, remove the pillows. But we want to make sure that this right thigh is pressing up the edge of the couch. The outer edge of the left knee is pressing up to the edge of the couch. Your left glute is really on the couch. Breathe and stretch. Take the right arm up to the sky, breathe in. If this is too much for you, we could skip it. And then we'll just lean to the left gently. And then come back to center, hands to the hips, relax, sink in a little bit deeper. Play with the edge of the stretch. And then nice and slowly, using your hands, come back to center. Let's find our seat. Breathe in and out. Let's see if we can find that same lunge on the other side. So we're going to turn to the right, sit on the edge of the couch with the right hip, take this left knee down, and maybe we are here. Square the hips. Maybe this is good enough. Hold on to the back of the couch. Maybe we take it a little bit further. You stretch this left leg back until you can get the right glute, the right butt cheek to the edge of your couch or chair. If you're in a chair, this looks a little different, but we'll get to that. Find a nice lunge here. Square the hips to the right leg. Stretch, and then maybe we take the arms up. Grab the left wrist with the right hand and just lean over to the right if you find the balance is good. And breathe and stretch. And then let's bring everything back to center, hands to the hips, sink down a little bit, stretch. Notice where you're feeling the tension and the sensations at. And then plant the hands. We'll find our way back to our seat nice and easy. Pick our pillow up off the floor. Breathe. Take a moment here to just breathe into the legs. Nice and easy. As we make our way down, separate the feet as wide as you can. And we're just going to do some side stretches and some big circles at the hips, including the arms. So just like we did yesterday, take the hands high to the sky, breathe in. We'll start on the right side, just let the right hand float down. And then lean over to your right. Inhale, center. Breathe both arms up. Left hand comes down. Lean to your left. Inhale, center. Exhale over to your right. Kind of want to press your left hip and glutes in slightly just to balance out so you don't tip over. We want to open up with like counter movement, so the left arm is reaching up and over, and then the right hip is kind of pressing down, and we're opening up. And then let's move back to the other side. Inhale up and relax and notice how you feel. And we're going to get into a movement that will allow us to twist a little bit. So we'll just start with the right hand to the outside of the left knee. Your right hand outside of your left knee. Inhale, reach the left arm out to the side. Inhale, lift the left arm up. Press into the hand with the knee and then press the hand into the knee. And as you lean over, you begin to engage this twist and the side stretch. And then inhale, reach the left arm up. Exhale, left arm comes back behind us by the lower back and the tailbone. Press the palm into the cushion. Sit up nice and tall because you're pressing your feet into the floor. You're pressing into the left knee with the right hand. You're pressing into the cushion with the left hand. You're breathing and opening up your heart, your shoulders to your left. Get a nice twist here. Try not to let the knees collapse in. Press the knees outward and press the right hand inward. And then inhale, arms come up. We're going to switch to the other side. So twisting to the right, we're going to let the left hand come to the outside of the right knee. Reach this right hand straight over to the right. And then inhale it up and lean over toward the left. Press into the left foot to keep you up and not collapse over. Pull or press into the left hand with the right knee to pull this shoulder to the right. The right hand is weighing heavy over toward the left. The shoulder and the heart is open. Breathe up and then twist and take the right hand behind you by the tailbone and the glutes. Press into the cushion behind you. Pull the right shoulder open gently. Reach the right shoulder back. Draw the left shoulder forward and twist. Inhale, coming up. Arms up to the sky. Breathe in. Exhale, let's twist again. To the left, to your left. Find your twist. Plant the hand. Open the heart to the left. Relax the shoulders back and down. Look over the left shoulder if the neck feels good. Remember, don't let the knees collapse in. Press the knees outward. Pressing into the edges of the feet as well. Inhale, release the left arm up. Exhale, lean over to the right. Let the left arm hang heavy. Press into your left hand with your right hand with your left foot to twist. And then you reach up and over. You can look down. You can look out toward me. You can look up. And then let's come up and down. Left hand to the right knee. Right arm sweeps up. And we'll lean over to the left. Again, press your right knee into your left hand. That's going to pull this left shoulder forward. Open up the heart. Lean over to the left. And then inhale, coming up. Let the right hand fall back behind you. Press into the couch, the cushion. Open the shoulder. Rotate the right shoulder back. Gently draw the left shoulder forward. Shoulders are almost in line with each other. You can look toward the right shoulder. You can keep the head neutral. Whichever one works best, whichever one feels right. Remember, you're pressing that right knee into the left hand gently to twist. And then now let's take some big circles with the arms. So we're going to inhale both arms up. Exhale, drop the right hand down to the right. And then we're just going to start taking these circles around. Breathe around, all the way around. Big circle. This felt really good yesterday, so I said I'm going to bring it back. Arms go wide, plant the right hand. Lean forward, just torso come all the way forward. Reach the hands forward a lot. Plant the left hand. Reach this right arm over. Again, we're stretching this right hip, right side of the body. And then rotate up. Press into the left hand to float and cartwheel the hands over. Just move through this a few times. Inhale, open up. Exhale, big circle. We're still breathing in rhythm. Inhale, when you up and open, you inhale, expand the belly, lift the heart. And then as you exhale, draw the navel in, slightly round in the tailbone, fold forward. And then let's reverse. So reach the right arm over. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, breathe up, open. Press into the right hand to lift you up and over. Plant the left hand and roll over, fold forward and down. Inhale, open up. Press off of that right hand to lift you off. Cartwheel the left hand down, lean to the left, and then round over and around. Inhale up. Big circle with the arms. Exhale, breathe out. Last time. Inhale. Circle all the way around and up. Left hand floats down. Rotate around. Inhale all the way out and up. Both hands up to the sky. Breathe in. Bring the palms together. Exhale. Bring the palms right into the heart center. Relax and breathe. Keep the hands at the heart center if you like, or you can release the palms to the laps. Now let's drop back into our meditation again for the last few moments of practice. Options here for you, right? If you want to sit, you can sit. If you want to take a Shavasana, make your pillow such that your feet can go on top of your pillow, on one pillow, so that the feet are elevated. And then your head is on one pillow. Hands can be on the belly, on the heart and belly, so you can feel the breath. And we're here for the next 5 minutes. Just breathing. Try not to, again, the discipline, the mental discipline is notice where your thoughts are. We want to focus on our breath, and we want to focus on sending and offering loving energy to the mother of the earth, the mother of civilization, our heavenly mother, our community mothers, the mothers of our family. But we don't want to do it in a distracted way that's like giving only 50% of our energy and our love and our our thoughts. We want to do it 100%. So really tune into the breath, relax the face. Again, right at the heart center, maybe you let that community of women, that community of mothers, your heavenly mother, your spiritual mothers, your biological mother, sit at the center of your heart. Allow her to sit at the center of your heart. Allow them to sit at the center of your heart. Release all judgments. Release your own resentments. Release your own needs and wants and wishes that we would impose on these mothers, that they were here more, or that they did this more, or they did that more, or they were less like this, or they were less like that, or any of those comparisons, judgments, we release all of that out so that in this moment we can just be present with the holistic, the complete picture of each and every person in our lives, in the world, known and unknown to us, who wears the hat of mother, who plays the role of mother. And we just sit with that. Every time your mind wants to make a judgment or qualify or long for or miss or anything, we inhale all that into a central point, we release it out, and then we get to drop our life force energy back in. Just pouring our unfiltered, unconditioned love and thoughts and visual images and energy, spiritual energy in words over and through and through. And we sit and relax. Practice is to pull yourself back into the heart center every time your mind wants to try to wander. Every time your mind, your emotions wants to make it about you, you shift it to them with a simple inhale and a simple exhale. Nice and easy. Slowly begin to deepen your breath. And gentle awareness back into the body. Just allow the sound to bring you back into awareness. Each exhale, you just stretch into your right arm. Exhale, you stretch into the left arm. Stretch into the legs, the toes, the knees, into the bloodstream. You stretch into the veins. You stretch into the muscles. Stretch into the organs. We stretch into the mind, into the emotional body, the mental body. We stretch back into the skin. We feel the newness. And just allow yourself to be renewed, to be rejuvenated in your spirit, in your physical body, in your organs, in your systems, the electrical systems of the body. Allow yourself the space and the opportunity to either stay in your meditation or in your Shavasana for as long as you need to or want to. It is early in the day still. If there's not much to do right now, feel free. If there is, then you just take a big inhale and you begin to make that commitment to walk to the day. You facilitate every other plan and action that there is today. We'll close just with our hands in prayer, honoring our mothers, spiritual mothers, our earthly mothers, our heavenly mothers, community mothers. Thank you for allowing me to guide us through our practice this morning. As we go our separate ways, let no hurt, harm, or danger come to any one of us or anyone around us. Let us always be mindful of our thoughts and the way that we think about ourselves as well as those around us. Let it be with loving kindness. Let us always be mindful of our speech and the way that we speak to ourselves as well as those around us. Let it be with loving kindness. And let us be mindful of our actions and the way that we treat ourselves as well as those around us. Let it be with love and kindness. Light that shines in me is a reflection of the beautiful light that shines in each of you here today. Have a wonderful, 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 wonderful Sunday, Mother's Day, today, no matter what. Choose love, choose happiness. Namaste.